Alright, so we're here with the Run Restoration Flashpoint Raising the Dead. And so we do get, it's a story mission, we get 2.2 million and 315 salvage, very nice. As well as a story treasure trove, and here's what I'm thinking. This mission, we see turrets and we see, I believe, a lot of tanks. So I want things that can kill that, and that does not include the Thanatos at present. It does include the Axeman. I think that'll be very helpful for us. And I'm thinking we switch out Bomb Squad for the Stone Rhino, we keep the Timberwolf, and we get rid of the Jaeger mech, replace it with the Axeman. And that should be a relatively competent lance for us. We do have to take Kamea because, reasons. But let's go ahead and get on the drop.
Initiated.
Alright. We're in. We're running the 1.33 update, and it does seem that there are some performance improvements, which is very nice. So, here's the thing about this mission. Every single time I've done it, on Vanilla, on Battletech Advanced, on Rogue Tech, every single time.
The standard approach isn't working. I'm inputting a valid ID, but for some reason the door won't budge. I think I found a workaround, though. It'll just be another moment.
Yes. Every single time I've run this mission, Kamea gets shot at and very nearly dies, pretty much every time. And it's a giant pain. And the answer to it... Ooh. We've tripped the door alarm. Argo went dark. Nice.
Careful of those things. They're armed to the teeth and coming in fast.
There's DF drones.
Where they came from.
Yeah. So, this is basically the challenge. You have very high mobility drones. Can it stop blaring? It's very annoying. There we go. It's like an actual alarm. Super annoying. All the time. Alright. So, let's move up there. Up here. Yeah, so these drones are very quick, and they hit relatively hard, and they will pretty much exclusively hunt for Kamea. Maybe a little bit of fire at some slower elements, maybe the Stone Rhino, maybe the Axeman if I go in for some melee. And they're going to maintain stupid high amounts of evasion while they do it, like that. Look. He went from 8 evasion pips from not having moved to 8 evasion pips because of how far he moved. No, sorry, 7. My apologies. Yeah, which is just awful to shoot at. And the first two have targeted the Kintaro. So, after this wave, what happens is you gotta run to the door and take out a couple turrets on your way, all the while you're fending off endless ranks of new drones. So the strategy that we're going to try today for this is just nice and simple. Hug the left-hand side, bust right through. The drones will follow us, at least a little bit. Stone Rhino actually taking significant fire. This guy usually, he likes to stand in the back line and shoot, but we can't do that today. We won't live to try doing that. Okay, let's reserve down a little bit more. I want them all to go. I can get them all to go. Yep, that heavy drone. Fortunately, both PPCs missing. We should spread out a little bit. But I need to kill that heavy drone. We'll focus on these two here right in front of our main lance as well, and then collapse in through the middle. And as soon as these guys die and we get the option to get to the front door, we'll take it. Kill the turrets and end the match. We can. So let's go up here. Excellent accuracy here, and we'll switch in some of these. This should be more than enough firepower. Oh yeah, I love that. This guy shoots so many missiles that my computer has trouble keeping up, and that's okay with me. So No other really good targets, though. I mean, these guys are moved down to 7 pips, 7 pips, 7, 6, and another 7. So what we can try to do, so we'll pop defensive formation from Slapdash. This is why we took Slapdash, just to get that 20% damage resist. And unfortunately right now I don't think it's really worth shooting the UAC-20, because we're relying on that thing to kill, and we only have 10 rounds with it. So we'll go in for a Hatchet Strike. We do land one big hit in the front, one big hit in the side. Pretty good, honestly. That could have been worse. What's our accuracy here? Is that a... Ooh. We can go in for a kick, but this is a clan mech, a Stone Rhino. So our melee accuracy is abysmal. Oh. Wrong button there. And... I get... So it's the left-hand side and the front. But this is Kamea. I don't want her taking fire, so instead we're going to move her up to the side. Try and keep a couple of good evasion pips on her if we can. We'll shoot at the medium drone. We are firing an arc. I potentially should have braced, but I can't do anything about that now. And we'll move up with the Stone Rhino. 3 pips is pretty nice there as well. I want to kill that damaged medium drone, but I'm not sure. This is okay, this is fine. I can shoot in, but we do have a relatively high chance of damaging our own guy there, so we're going to shoot at this medium drone up top, unless... yeah... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sensor lock. We're going to sensor lock this guy. Yeah, that's okay. Strip some evasion, make him worse at shooting as well. We are outnumbered right now, even if it's just by 1, because we have destroyed one of those 6 drones. Axeman taking some fire, but 32% damage resistance. I mean, this is from the new... Oh, dropped down to 15. Why? I shouldn't have lost the 20 yet. It's supposed to last for 2 rounds. Interesting. Might be a bit of a bug there. Okay, and that back drone did stand still. It's good for us. If they stand still to shoot, they basically die. So these two have stood still. We should be able to get enough firepower on them now. And shooting at the Stone Rhino, right side shots, not quite a rear angle because we did manage our facing decently well. But that guy does have a lot of evasion left. So we weren't able to kill, well, anything else. More fire going into the Stone Rhino, and bringing him is proving to be a good choice, although this does reinforce the ideal position of this guy in our lance. Wow, look at that armor stripping. That's actually kind of impressive. Is at the back end of the lance, and the reason why is because we don't want him taking that much fire pretty much ever. So, do I have a reasonable chance of killing this? I might, yeah. So, I know, I said just rush up the front, but we're trying to save our Stone Rhino from taking more fire than he has to. And I think that might actually be a mistake there, so let me... no, okay, front... They both have the same amount left, the front has a higher chance of getting clustering. Let's go in here. Please kill that guy. No, not quite enough. But we did slow him down to moving on 5, which doesn't matter because we're also moving on 5. And of course, we opened up the spot that we didn't aim at. Some fire going into the Kintaro and Retribution, which, I mean, hey, that's only fair. I get that. That's fine, but we need to make a big impact this turn, because we're getting shot to pieces. So what we're going to do, the right side of this Stone Rhino is pretty damaged. So we need to keep a better facing if we can. And we'll move up here. We're going to precision strike on the... well, yeah, the more heavily armed drone. Oh, we can run that a little bit extra heat there. This should be more than enough damage for the 2 plasma rifles as well. And it is. Good. That's 1 drone down for this turn. 4 left. Let's get Slapdash, and... oh, that is tempting right there. Yeah, we'll do that, but we'll take a smart facing for it. We'll turn on the Ultra AC-20. This should kill this drone. Yep. Yep. Come on. There it is. Perfect. Okay, that Ultra AC-20 proving to be absolutely invaluable. And now we can go in with the Timberwolf and clean some things up. So we can hopefully kill a fourth one. We'll leave the damaged guy moving at 5. Although, I don't know, he might go a little bit sooner now. Just because he is the easier kill with high evasion. We'll shoot into the rear arc of this guy. This should be more than enough damage again. I'm hoping. Yeah, no, he stood up pretty well to the end of that volley, but we did take him down. 2 SLDF drones left. Then our objective will be immediately get to the doors. So I'm feeling like this is going kind of okay. Alright, Kentaro taking a bit more scattered fire, but it's on the front. Right, so the real issue that you have is when you turn Kamea around and try to go to the doors, they will shoot through her rear arc like nothing you've ever seen. Yeah, even now, I mean, that's a lot of damage coming in. Yeah, okay. Well, that was all they had, so we can turn around now, and we'll do our best to make a sprint for it. We need to kill those other 2 drones on this turn. So what can we do that with? We can do that with the Axeman, we can do that with the Timberwolf. And we'll do that like this. I want 3 pips. I want to save the Ultra AC-20 if I can, but will that be a guaranteed enough shot? Probably not, so we'll have to turn that on. It's okay. And... okay, vehicle destroyed. We did get lucky there. We did miss one of the Ultra AC-20 shots, and the other one didn't really seem to matter all that much. Okay, 2 evasion pips, decent shooting. Let's take that. Because we don't have a precision strike, let's switch these both to HE. And please die. Okay, so we can't stay in the open. Gonna get swarmed. We have to push through. Get good. Alright, so we have a rear guard, we have a front guard. Front guard? I don't know if that's a thing. And the Stone Rhino is going to reserve, because that actually killed our stability damage, which is nice. And these turrets, it's a lot of mediums and a lot of large lasers. A lot of medium and a lot of large lasers, but these guys carry AC-20s. And one of those going through the Merle Kentaro will lead to a very bad day. So what we're going to do is we're going to... we need to present a left side with this guy, so we'll come up here. Left side facing. Hide that damaged right hand side. And we'll take out this Shredder turret with the AC-20. Let's go down to 3 shots, so 212. If we land both the plasma rifles, we're in the clear, but I've had really, really bad luck with that this campaign. We'll turn off one of the Rack 5s to save on a little bit of heat. It should still be overkill, and it is. Good. There's 1 turret down. And we're moving up into place. Good. Ooh, structure exposed. On what? Did they hit me in the dome piece? No, because it didn't say... hey. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay, AC-20 luckily missed. The Kentaro's taking a beating, the Stone Rhino's taking a beating. Looks like they opened up the left torso. Nothing. Okay. That could be going much better for us than it is. And now, because that was all, I mean, this still is all moving on the end turn 1, initiative 1, which I think is actually, I think that's it's artificial difficulty, because we don't have the chance to shoot at them before they get an entire move, and the ones that move at higher priority will have a chance to go again, right? So everything firing at the Timberwolf, I've had it before with this mission, where they'll shoot in at Kamea's rear arc 2 times in a row because they'll move at 1 and then they'll move again before she can go. So arm exposed on her, not a big issue. Right torso somehow exposed. They got a really lucky shot there, really bad for us. Nothing damaged yet, but no guarantees that it'll stay that way. And we need to kill that Shredder turret, but I'm not sure we can manage it. We can slow them down to moving on 5, but then hope that they move something else first. And that's what we'll have to hope for. Don't think that Kentaro can kill him. So 207. Let's see, 2040, what? 6 times 8 is 48 times 2. It's a little under 100. It's 96. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. A full alpha strike on this thing is not enough to take down that shredder turret. Well, it was close, but close doesn't count because it can still shoot at us. Okay, we will get the move first on 5 because they have 2 drones moving on 6. 1 taking pot shots into the Axeman, which is okay. That's something we can survive for right now. And let's see what the other does. If he goes past our rear guard, and he doesn't, good. So Timberwolf taking a fair amount of stability damage. We need to be mindful of that. He won't be able to sprint as it stands right now unless we pop up Vigilance on him, which I would have rather not have done. But let's see what we'll do. Going on to sprint here. Yeah, that's good. There's not a lot of health left on this thing, so we'll turn off the Ultra AC-20, fire the quad mediums, and that turret is dead. So there are 2 turrets remaining. And if it sounds like this is a little bit tense, it's because it really is. This mission can go from well in hand to a complete loss quicker than you might think. Okay, so let's shoot at this, well... Oh, we really do have a better shot on the other one. No precision strike because I did not plan this all that well. Decent accuracy there. Each one of those is 72. So that is about 150. Not enough damage to reliably get through it, but if we fire the HEs here, we might be able to. Okay, go for the more likely kill. Hope that Stone Rhino can shrug off the damage just a little bit longer. Not enough to get a kill anyway, and another side torso exposed. The Stone Rhino really doesn't have the best armor on its top. I mean, really heavy armor on the legs, 205 at the max, but max on the arms is 170, 160, and that's why these torsos are being exposed so repeatedly. So we really need even almost a rear facing now against the other guy. I don't care if he shoots us in the back as long as it doesn't rip off the torso entirely. Which is looks like is what they're threatening to do, the way this is going. And this is 300, so we really need to light this guy up completely if we can. We'll cook ourselves a little, so we have to shoot in only 11, not 12 shots. Okay, there it is. Alright, so that was a little bit of overkill, I suppose. And yes, okay, so he is shooting at Kamea. I do care less about that mech. So long as it doesn't die, I care way less about that mech than I do about the ones that I'm going to have to be responsible for their long-term maintenance. Missiles going in on the Stone Rhino. Nothing hitting anything exposed, which is nice. Actually, it probably would have been rear arc shots from that position. And we can start lining up now in the mission zone. Fire him with the Kintaro first. Oh, so we did get to the main base, good. I don't know if we have to kill everything left. Ooh! There it is, okay. Darius, thank the gods. What's going on? Everything's going haywire. Okay.
We've lost contact again.
Stay alive
Keep
for
yourself
4
alive.
turns.
I'll call out new contacts as I see them.
Okay. Well, interesting. Our Stone Rhino is really not in the position to fight anyone, because those torsos are going to get shot. Timberwolf, today is a good day to die. So, we'll charge him right down the center. It's fine. Running out of ATMs. Even our SRM load is a little bit lighter than I would like. Can we get through the heavy drone? We can't be Battle Lord, and it would be nice to take that thing down if we can manage it. So we'll use most of the last of the HEs on him. And please work. We unfortunately do miss the large laser. Ah, and that guy is still up. Oh man, the large laser would have made the difference there. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go on the walk here. We'll pop the defensive formation again, try to keep everyone alive first. That's not enough. Let's own. We have to fire in everything. And it's still not enough. Oh man. we just got some real bad clustering there. We've ripped off its armor in 3 different places and half again on another. Okay. Can I shoot at anyone? No, not right now. So, let's reserve down. Okay, fine. You want me to shoot at people? I won't shoot at people. What I will do is I'll get a sensor lock up, and who has the biggest? So the PPCs are destroyed, it looks like. Good. You have the most arms, so you're getting sensor locked. Make you just a little bit worse at shooting if we can. And... alright. Not shooting at anyone? That medium drone is. Missiles going in, engine crit, clan double, destroyed. Stone Rhino needs to turn around.
You got more of those little
More of them.
bastards coming in from the vents in the rock.
Yeah. Oh. We're gonna have a heavy drone coming in from the back end there, which we do need to deal with sooner rather than later. But that guy's moving on 6. Don't like it one bit. We will have to cover for the Stone Rhino, so if I lose that mech, I'll be a very sad man. This is mostly just to slow you down. 5. Good. We need to take down that damaged heavy drone. As I said, this mission can go from good to bad real quick. And when we failed to kill that drone, it did. That turned on us a little bit. Not ideal. Okay. I get a good strike here, I can. If I do a kick from that angle, I don't want to expose my rear quite that badly. I don't have a reliable alpha strike with him right now. With either one, really. Okay. So if I stand around in front of you, no. No. You know what? This is a rear weapon strike. What happens if I stand right there? Precision strike could get me up to the mid-60s. That could go through the rear of that mech. I'm sorry, of that drone. So let's give it a try. Mid-60s was a bit optimistic with everything. Oh, sorry, for the Ultra AC-20, but I just need to land one, and we do. And we drill, and that guy's down. Okay, so that was risky, but we did get the reward from it. Balances out some of our bad luck on the previous turn. He won't be able to shoot at our Stone Rhino. We do need to take down the heavy drone there as well. And there still is that other 80-tonner moving in from the side. And this is going to be difficult. And some shots coming in on the right side of the Axeman. He will start to get structure exposed soon if they keep that fire up. And this is a fight. We have got ourselves a fight. And if anyone knows that reference, I'll be very happy, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, so this guy is damaged enough, and we're low enough on our ATM ammunition that I should be able to turn off the ATMs. We'll get them with the SRM-6s. Yeah, see, hey, I said that large laser would have done it. And we didn't even need the rest of the missiles, which we will also be running out of soon. I tell you what, let's reserve down. I want this guy moving in blind. But not completely blind, but as blind as we can get him. I want him to move before we take a shot at him, because I'm going to see if we can alpha strike with the Stone Rhino and clear our backfield a little bit. We still have 3 entire end turns that we need to survive. Ah. And we lose a rotary AC-5 and another clan heatsink because of the Kintaro. Well, because of our own bad positioning, sure, yeah. But, man, Stone Rhino's getting shredded. I'm increasingly not a fan of this mech. Can I even manage with him? Percents are rear facing to the other guys. Oh, this is a bad idea. We don't have much choice, and we have to hope that this does as much work as possible. So we'll go in for that right-hand side, 56% chance. Okay. And it's not enough. If we had the other rack 5, it might have been. I guess I shouldn't have let him go first, but he would have had 8 evasion pips. Of course, we split It would have been enough on either side if we didn't split directly, and the Axeman, structure exposed, that looked like a rear arc. It could have been his arm. And if we don't get that door open soon, we're gonna end up in a bunch of dead mechs. Oh, okay, so that was his arm. It holds the hatchet and triple ER medium, but the ER mediums are replaceable. The Ultra AC-20, I believe, is a Clan Ultra AC-20. It's less replaceable. Another Clan heatsink destroyed. Oh, and the Stone Rhino is just taking an absolute beating. Okay. Axeman arm might die here. Actuator destroyed. It's gonna make us have a worse time swinging at stuff. Yeah, we are running out of steam. It's really kind of impressive given... Oh, shoot. Okay, so triple medium ER mediums are offline now from that Axeman. I don't even know if I can replace those quite yet. Wow. Alright. Let's go in and try and kill this heavy drone with Kamea. Might not work, but let's give it a try. Structure exposed. But that's even... just wasn't quite enough to kill. Yeah, I mean, our hatchet's gone too. We can't even swing with that anymore. So let's come up here and present to the left side facing and put what couple pathetic guns we have left. I mean, we have the Ultra AC-20. These are our last shots with the river. It is enough to kill the heavy drone, which is nice. We're just going to be running away and bracing basically as a last turn, which is... Or, you know, we can present the Timberwolf and hope he doesn't die. His right side has taken more damage than his left, so let's get a left side facing as much as possible and see if we can kill another one of these drones. Okay. Precision strike on this guy. We'll turn on the ATMs on standard. We have 6 of them at HE. Let's get that on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And the front of this guy has been relatively well shot through. We might be able to exploit that. And we can, so that guy's down. We're killing them. It's just, holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I remember doing this one time with an Annihilator and feeling ridiculous, and then seeing how much we got shot and feeling less ridiculous afterward. And you, sir, are going to just present your back and hope you don't die. PPC does land, structure exposed on that Timberwolf somewhere. That was red. I believe... No, okay, that wasn't red. Might have been firing something that went internal, I don't know. PPC lands on the Kintaro, and I am not happy with you, Kamea. If I had a 4th mech of my own design up here, we would be doing much better.
Got it. Sumire,
Okay.
broadcast this now.
Okay.
On it.
Okay. Alright, what do we do? A Kintaro can take more of a beating than it has, and I think that it should. As long as it doesn't die on this turn, we're okay. Let's get as many evasion pips as we can and try to draw fire. And if Kamea dies, we lose. But if Kamea prevents my mechs from dying more, that is okay with me. Maybe drone there. Shooting with the medium, we don't have a chance of killing either one, but at least this one, I feel, yeah, it's just such pathetic firepower. Granted, I know she's damaged, I know, but still. Alright, Timberwolf. Timberwolf is not one to go out quietly, so we will get 6 evasion pips. We'll move down here. Let's go ahead and pop Vigilance. Surviving is more important than killing. Yeah, shooting them. Alright. Alright. We need another mission against the clans. Stock up on some clan tech. Kintaro taking some shots. She's okay for right now. Just hide the Stone Rhino over in the corner. In shame, really. Let's move you away. I think we'll be okay now. Yeah, the right arm on that guy's just gone entirely. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Brace. That's all we've got. If they kill Kamea, we lose. There's 4 of them. Let's see if they can do it. Hoping they get distracted by the Timberwolf, but they might not. He's shooting in. Something's exposed there. I think that's the right arm. Probably took some damage. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Huh, they hit their own drone there. Some light fire going into the Kintaro. And PPC landing in. The armor increases to tanks, I think, is what really makes this truly difficult in BTA. That and the 4 mech limit doesn't exactly help. Oh, and one more turn, and I think Kamea would have died doing that. But as it is, she took the damage for us, and that is somehow the mission. So we're gonna have to do a fair amount of repairs. I think I have another Rack 5 I can throw in the Stone Rhino, but oof. Alright. Okay, so there's some AI that's doing some stuff, and we are ready for extraction. Okay. Mission successful. We'll follow up part 2 of this in the next episode, so thank you guys for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.